I love you. Okay. It's gonna be okay.
I was wondering if you're going to come.
I wasn't sure if I was going to. Given the circumstances, I wasn't sure if I'd even be welcome.
It's very country still.
You know what I mean, Rose. It's been so long since I've seen his family or his friends. I wasn't sure if they'd even care to see me.
I take it you're welcome with open arms.
Yes, it was lovely to see everyone, even under the sad circumstances.
Maybe you'll see him at the next funeral. Maybe you'll get lucky and it'll be my funeral.
Well, I wasn't expecting you to jump up and down to see me, but I was expecting at least a little bit of a warmer response. But I understand you don't want company right now, especially me. I just wanted to extend my heart to you and to give you these. They're pictures of your husband from when he was a teenager. I found them a few weeks ago when I was cleaning, and I haven't been able to bring myself to throw them out. They brought me some peace the last few days, and I wanted you to have them. I am so sorry for your loss, Rose.
He was such a handsome young man. So full of life.
Yes, he was. I don't suppose he slowed down at all, did he?
He never skipped a beat. He could light up a room better than anyone. You'd go to visit him in the hospital and he'd make you forget everything that was going on.
He had a talent for that.
Thank you for the pictures.
It's nice to be reminded how full his life was, even though it was cut short.
I'm sorry I've been so rude to you.
It's completely understandable, given everything that you've gone through and everything that you must be feeling right now.
No, I mean, I'm sorry I've been rude to you for the past couple years.
Rose, we've barely spoken. Not sure you've had the chance to be rude to me.
Exactly. It's the fact that I've barely spoken to you. I was scared that you would take him back and away from me.
That's ridiculous.
Is it? I know plenty of divorced couples who have remarried after time apart.
I only wanted to be friends with you, Rose. I never would have come between you and your husband.
Me and your ex-husband. I'm not trying to justify my jealousy, but I want you to understand that my jealousy had ground to stand on. You were a woman that he had loved once.
I understand.
No, you don't. But I want you to, and I need you to, honestly.
Okay, I'm listening.
Do you know that his parents still have pictures of you at their house?
I didn't, actually.
Well, you know what his parents' house looks like. They're so sentimental and have hundreds of pictures of family and friends. And of those hundreds of pictures, there are 2 of you. And those 2 pictures have been the bane of my life. I spent my entire marriage feeling like it lived in your shadow, and I couldn't shake the ghost of you. I spent so much time focusing on those 2 pictures instead of actually enjoying my marriage. And I'll never get that time back, Gilby.
How many pictures of you were there? I venture to say it was more than 2. Pictures of you and him and his family. Memories that were special, and pictures that proved that you enjoyed your marriage at its fullest.
I could have been a better wife. I spent so much of my energy on my bitterness towards you that...
We can always be better than we are. We can always say that we could have been better wives, children, siblings, whatever. But you're human, and therefore you will never be perfect. Sweetie, I don't think so.
It's surreal. Sitting here with you, of all people, after our ex-husband's funeral and actually finding comfort in you.
He was my ex-husband, not yours. He is your husband. Death and divorce are not the same thing. We chose not to be together anymore. Our love was young and passionate and foolish. It couldn't survive an adult life of bills and responsibilities and sleeping in the same bed every night. But his love for you was real, and it was mature, and it wanted to weather the storms of an adult life. He didn't choose to leave you. He fought his illness every day because he wanted to be with you, Rose. I saw his love for you mature him into a great husband. I was jealous. I'm glad I got to call him my husband for the first few years, but don't ever forget how lucky you were to have had his last years.
Don't suppose it's too late for us to have a friendship, is it?
I'm sure we'll be great friends. After all, we have the same great taste in men.